Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, a Skyrim SE Let's Play featuring Ettient Jorel, the Altmer Ranger. Well, we returned from our clandestine mission and got something to eat and about 6 hours of sleep or so. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the Khajits are back. So we're going to go talk to them, see if there's anything that they can do to help us out, namely in the way of ebony ingots. That would be amazing. Hello.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Have you had trouble with the locals?
Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them.
I guess that kind of explains maybe why Maven and her crew are unable to secure moon sugar from the Khajits. If they're worried about their image or worried about somebody trying to set them up or make them the fall guy if something goes bad, I think they would be mistrustful about selling moon sugar to Nords, but I don't know.
Take a look.
All right, here we go. Come on now. Ebony ingots, 3. Not bad. That's nice. That gives us enough right there to upgrade the bow and make 2 bundles of ebony arrows should we choose to do so, which is great. All right, that puts us down to 631 gold. Let's see if we can make some money back selling potions, and I'm going to start selling things that I don't think we're really going to use. Enhanced stamina, things like enhanced health don't make much sense. Draught of strength increases our strength by 30. That's probably a good thing for us to keep. Pickpocket, water breathing. It's good enough magic poison that we would keep it. Paralysis, we're going to keep that. Filter of health. Anything that increases the health, I'm not very interested in, I don't think. Resisting shock, we probably should keep that. Okay, this increases our carry capacity by 50. Filter of strength. Got 2 of those, so let's get rid of the draught of strength, because the filter of strength is a little better. Increasing one-handed could be helpful. Okay, our poisons we're going to keep. They're not really worth that much anyway. The sphere poison is going to go. That's going to go. Paralysis we keep. This frenzy poison I think I'll keep. Level 13 seems like it could be useful in some specific cases. Extreme stamina. Keep that. Fortify enchant. We're going to keep that. Okay, fortify health. We're going to sell that. And that. Okay, one-handed. These we made ourselves. Fortify one-handed. Health is increased by 37 points. I guess that's something technically we could use ourselves at some point. Oh. She is out of money. And that is okay.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You as well. So that allowed us to basically about triple our money, which is good. And we're going to go right in the front door. There's no secret we're here now. So we're going to check around and see if we can acquire any more ebony.
I've come to warn you that the thieves has been harassing shopkeepers again.
I've heard. Foley and Kiraba were speaking of it just a little while ago.
I hope that doesn't mean things are going to get worse around here.
Well, they're talking about the Thieves Guild hassling shopkeepers.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I thought they had a stranglehold on the city, but in the last few years, it hasn't been that bad.
All right.
Perhaps they moved
Hey
on
there.
to greener pastures.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? The finest weapons and armor.
Do you have any ebony, sir? You do not. You've got some steel. And I'm going to take some of it, because I know we got stuff we can upgrade with steel. So, may as well snap that up while we
If you
can.
need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Relka, how fast can you get your hands on
Fairest
some long?
prices and the highest quality.
I don't
in Skyrim.
usually deal in weapons, but I know
that's
someone who
Maven.
can get them for me. You mind paying a little extra to get them fast?
I don't care what it costs. I need 4 longbows and 4 score of arrows. Just make it happen.
I'll contact my man tonight and let you know what he says.
What is she up to? Okay, I'd really rather not hang out in the marketplace with Maven here. So, we're going to go do some shopping with Bercy.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
All right.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you? Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Okay. No ebony. Okay. Let's check the apparel he's got, just in case there's anything good. No, he's still got stuff that we sold to him. That's interesting. All right.
Trinkets, odds
Let's
and
sell him
ends,
some potions.
that sort of thing.
Okay, we're going to start at the bottom this time. Okay, stamina poison. Sure, we'll keep it. This will keep. We don't... Because we have such a deep well of stamina, we don't use stamina potions very often, so I'm definitely going to get rid of some. These potions of strength we don't need because we've saved a couple that are better. Okay, restore stamina. We can get rid of these. 45 points. 100 points. Here's plentiful stamina, 75 points. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we kind of tapped him out, didn't we? Okay.
Until next time.
Made a little bit back. Is Maven gone?
Protect yourself right.
Look at Etienne avoiding her like a child.
Exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Oh, she's still here. Ugh.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
All right. Let's go see the alchemist.
The fairest prices and the
At this point, I mean, Etienne is kind of avoiding her just because she's dangerous. Second of all, he doesn't want to get into any kind of a confrontation with her on the street. Doesn't want to give her the opportunity to give him another assignment if he can help it. Even though we know we're going to have to go and talk to Maul probably at some point soon.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Sure.
You here for lessons like Ingen?
No.
Or did you wish to buy something?
Let's do some business.
So you're an alchemist then?
Okay, what do you got? Ooh, an enchanter's potion. We'll take that. That could come in handy. Okay. Otherwise, it's pretty much just ingredients. Charred skeever hide we'll take. Chaurus eggs we'll definitely take. Elf's ear is good. Glowing mushroom. Death bell. That's pretty good stuff too. Got plenty of mud crab chitin. Spider egg. Ooh, swamp fungal pods. Those are good. All right. Well, guess that's pretty good. We've got these things we can sell.
Yes, goodbye.
All right. We need to generate some cash, and it seems like the best way to do that right now is through potions, given our inventory of ingredients. So, all right. Cure disease.
She's brilliant.
Good.
Unnatural.
Fortify health.
Say she isn't right. It's the things she makes here, the things she says, and all those poor little animals she tests them on. It's just not
Marksman,
right.
of course. Okay, these Fortify two-handed.
Is the most promising alchemist I've ever
They're not
seen, and I won't have
useful
you
to
scare her
us,
off.
but they're good for leveling, and they're worth a lot of money. So we're going to make these.
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
That's good enough. Good enough. All right. All right, let's see if they've got enough money to buy any of these. Let's sell them to her.
You here for
This
lessons
place
like
has seen
Ingen?
better
Or
days,
did
but
you
it's
wish to
not
buy
my
something?
fault. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Sure. Okay. So as these fortify two-handed, we got a lot of these to sell. They're good money makers, and even though we can't necessarily benefit from the fortify two-handed part, we can still use them in the field, you know, to help us out with the fire resistance. It's certainly not going to hurt us to have that extra bonus or whatever. So Those are really good ones for making some extra cash.
Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
Okay. Off we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've got something worth selling, we've got a small inventory of these Fortify two-handed deals. Let's see if we can make a little extra. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hey there.
What? I have all sorts of Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. Look at these. You're definitely... Oh, wait. We bought him out. That's right.
All right.
Sorry. I didn't even check that. I forgot. All right. There's other people here who want potions, right? I'm pretty sure Grelka would buy some.
Right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Gems, potions.
All right. She's
exotic
gone now,
ingredients.
right?
I have them all.
Just put...
I was hoping you could help me. It seems I've lost a ring that also means quite a bit to me. It's made of gold with an inscription on the inside that says Sand Elske.
I'm afraid not. I don't deal in stolen goods.
Stolen?
Looking
How
to
can
stay
you be
alive?
certain?
Why take
I
a
may have
chance?
just misplaced it somewhere
Oh,
in
look,
the
he's got a chip on his shoulder now.
Lady Mjol, if you lost a gold ring anywhere in this city, I'm afraid it's likely never to be seen again. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Yeah, what have you got?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Okay. Man. No ebony. Okay. Well, we've got some stuff that we can sell. Just looking through here. Okay, so we're going to buy him out too, it looks like.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor.
Keep your eyes to the road. Have anything you wish to sell? Everything I've got on display, really.
Before we totally leave him alone, we should probably check apparel too. Okay, he doesn't have anything fancy there. He's mostly general
Keep your
goods, I
eyes to
guess.
the road.
How about Grelka?
You gonna buy something, or just here for training?
Oh,
Otherwise,
yes.
move on.
Our favorite surly merchant.
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor?
I was thinking of staring all day, actually.
Just what you see here.
All right. Barrel. Nothing. Ooh, ebony ingot. Excellent. Okay, now let's generate more cash, hopefully. Very good. Okay, potion of healing. Potion of health. Don't really need those. Okay, keeping all the resistance stuff, although the resist poison, we really never use that. Okay, here's our extra potions of stamina. So right now we've got plentiful healing, plentiful stamina. I'm not getting rid of any healing potions, but stamina potions, I'm kind of okay of getting rid of our extra inventory in those. Okay, very good.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
All right, it is time for us to get some work done, folks.
I have them all.
First, we're going to upgrade this grindstone again, and this time we're going to leave it upgraded.
Oh, what happened?
Okay. Steel. Okay, that's where one of our ebony ingots is going to go, and we've got enough to make 4 bundles, or 3 bundles, of ebony arrows, which will be great. Steel, 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 steel. Okay. And we've got steel in our inventory, so we should be able to upgrade some other stuff as well. Let's make sure we've got enough firewood. I think we've only got enough firewood to make 2 bundles. I want all 3 bunches of arrows, so. And then I think the plan is we're going to kind of simplify the kit. So we'll have 1 bow, and we'll have elven arrows for kind of the everyday stuff, and we'll have ebony arrows that we can switch to if we get into a conflict with a dragon or groups of bandits, etc. And we'll be able to get rid of any other sort of miscellaneous arrows. All right. What's Bearsea doing over here? I've never seen him over here before. That's weird. All right, let's make our arrows.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel.
Now, the other thing we got to do, which is kind of interesting, is we have to fix our Croesus mask. If you remember, I made the belt-mounted Croesus mask. Well, I chose the option to do belt-mounted right, and that doesn't actually work because it shares an equipment slot with our face mask. So we're gonna turn it. This option here under Daedric will turn our Croesus mask back into just regular old Croesus mask. So we'll do that. Now we're going to make our mask all over again. This time we're going to do belt mount left. Now this will share a slot with one of our belt pouches, but I'm totally fine with that.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the pond
Under ebony. Now we're going to make our arrows. So we've got enough to make 75 arrows. Okay. That's good. Now, let's double check our gear. And the best potion that we have is one we've created ourselves for 36% bonus on smithing. I'm going to take that. Okay, we'll upgrade that. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look. First, make sure we've got all of our standard apparel on. There we go. Okay. So, ebony arrows. Ebony bow. Base damage 116 versus Mongrel, which is 102. So, and then we're going from arrow damage of 13 to 16, which is a nice increase in damage, and it's going to be
well met.
much needed,
How
I
can
think.
help you?
Hey.
Come to see
Yo.
Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Listen, I've been thinking, what happened to your sword?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
Look, I can maybe find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's
Well, you're not asking. I'm volunteering.
But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesincheleft. Tread carefully.
Mesincheleft. Okay.
Those same ruins almost took my life.
So what happened there?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
All right.
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
Well, maybe I can find it at some point. Hey.
You need something? All right then.
Well, I think what Etienne is thinking is, it's interesting that she specifically says that without that sword, she feels like a newborn babe, right? I think Etienne is sort of... He's having some pity for her because he looks at her and he thinks that's somebody who obviously has seen her fair share of battles and should be a seasoned warrior, but completely fell apart when Erin died. And he's thinking that maybe there's something he can do to help her out. But so that's kind of where he's coming from here. All right, time check. Ooh. Almost 9 p.m. Got some good things accomplished here. But it's time to get ready for the next phase of our mission. But, hey, you know what? Let's see if we can add to our foodstuffs here. Hey, look at that. Shadowmarks, written by our own Delvin Mallory. Let's figure out what this Shadowmark means. No. There. Thieves' cash. Who says we only take and never give back? If you find this Shadowmark near a chest or maybe a hollowed log, you're in for a surprise. A gift from the guild for the thief in the field. Whoever said membership didn't have its privileges. Nice. So it's okay for us to take what's in here then. Ooh, this is some good stuff actually. Arrows. That's nice too. I think we have that enchant already, but it'll be worth a pretty penny. Salt, take that. All right, we got to leave by the front door. That's how we came, that's how we'll leave. Hey there.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
No, not at all. I'm grateful that you're still open for business.
Take a look.
Okay, so... what do you give me for this? Oh, that's right. We tapped her out too. I never look at that. Why is that? Okay, nothing is refreshed where she's concerned, right? Nope. We do have a necklace here we made the day before. We can get rid of that. We've got a silver one too. But she doesn't have enough money for that. But that's okay. We're going to sell it anyway, and we're going to sell it at a loss as a way of saying thank you
May your road lead you to warm sands.
for being willing to deal with us so late at night. All right, back we go. It's time to get a little something to eat, probably a little bit of rest, and then execute the next part of our plan. We need to talk to Laila Lawgiver, and we need to try and do it privately. That is going to be the difficult part, I would suspect. Okay. So, Laila is quite often surrounded by her entourage. And we need to find a way to talk to her without those people around. So, I'm not sure this plan is going to work, but we're going to try. But it requires us to be there inside and in position early in the morning. So all right. So we're going to put away the glass arrows. Dagger of Despair. And we're going to carefully and lovingly pack away Mongrel for now. And we're going to get a bit of sleep. So we'll do, say, 5 hours. That would have us getting up at 3. Which I think is probably about right, because it's going to take us some time to get into position. All right, very good. Now let's check our kit. So we're going to need our Rift and Guard stuff. So we've got our uniform. We've got our weapon. That's all good. So, let's do this. Let's darken this place up first. All right, so the plan is we are going to enter the city in the disguise of a Rift and Guard. We're going to infiltrate the barracks. And then we're going to try and take up a position outside of her main chambers as a guard. And the hope is that we might be able to catch her in the hallway before she gets to her audience chamber and have a conversation with her, kind of a hushed conversation in the hallway. I think if we try to get into her private apartments, she's going to call the guard on us, and it's going to turn into a big fiasco. We don't want that. Okay. So, this is good. Got our guard disguise on. Okay, the other thing that we're going to do is just make sure we've got our instincts selected, because those could come in handy. All right.
Someone do something.
Now what? They're after another thief. Okay, we're gonna stay out of this.
No sign of
All right. We don't want to be seen as obviously not participating. So coming in after the fact is probably better. Okay, guards are back in their respective positions. Let's kind of take up a position where our body is blocking what we're doing and have a crouch down here as if we're checking the body. We'll grab anything we can that's small, that can be palmed or pocketed easily. Okay, same with this guy. Anything small, the gold, the lockpicks, that's probably about it. All that other stuff would be unreasonable. And a rift and guard. Okay, we didn't take anything off him, but kind of kneeling down as if we're checking the body for signs of life. All right. This time we're going to enter the barracks through this side entrance, which is a lot lower profile, if you will. All right. You're going to go straight through here into the keep. Well, this is interesting. According to this, the Imperials have Fort Sunguard now. Ettient is wondering if the Imperials moved in after he cleared it of Forsworn, perhaps. All right. So, what's the plan?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
The plan is that Laila resides in these upper apartments. So what we want to do is take up a position right about here. And the goal would be that when she comes out of her residence in the morning, she's going to pass right by us. And the hope would be that we could have some kind of a hushed conversation with her and see if we can cut a deal to have us go and root out the skooma dealers. If this plan doesn't work, if we aren't able to engage with her here, then we'll formulate another plan and we'll go the traditional route of kind of having an open audience with her during the day, but we'll have to sort of be careful and pick and choose when we do that, because there's a lot of people in that chamber during that time, and anything that we talk to her about is, the likelihood that it's going to be overheard is pretty great, I would think. So Ettient is hoping that he can catch her in the hallway and make sort of an appeal quickly. So about all we can really do is wait at this point. 5 a.m. I'm not sure what time she gets up, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I think one of the things that Ettient is counting on with this plan is a certain amount of confusion or possibly tension within the guard structure. Because what we know from our previous research is that some of these guards are on the city's payroll, and some of these guards are on Maven's payroll. So my guess is that in that sort of a situation, there would be tensions, and there would be situations where some guards are doing things that other guards aren't aware of or aren't privy to, and that by us taking up a position here, people wouldn't necessarily question it because of that. I don't know that this plan would necessarily be plausible in some of the other cities because the guards are more unified. But here in Riften, it stands to reason that the guards are not unified based on who's paying them. Especially if there's a difference in pay. If Maven is paying her guards more, for example, there could definitely be some resentment among the guards, or some efforts among the guards to try to change who their employer is, even. So it's potentially a messy situation politically, but also, I would think, could lead to some tension. So we're going to try to exploit that and use a tactic here that, you know, in which hopefully we would not be questioned by anybody for taking up a position like this. Better to do it, in my opinion, better to do it out in the open than to try skulking around. So it's a crazy plan, and I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. All right. Okay. Man, I really don't know what time she gets up. I wish I had the option for waiting like a half hour instead of an hour. Let's try 1 hour. See what happens. Hey, we've got some action. There she is. Hey, ma'am.
What can I do for you?
Listen. I discovered a skooma dealer.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
Yeah, I can make arrangements for that. Thank you for having faith in me.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
It will be done, Jarl.
Good journey to you.
Thank you. That could not have worked out any better.
You've done what you had to for yourself.
Not even her steward saw it. Her bodyguard didn't see it. Nobody saw it. Took some waiting around, but I feel like it was worth it. Time check. Okay, here's what we know. Laila Lawgiver gets up at 8 a.m. File that away. Ooh, jeez. Fellas, get in a little training before breakfast. I can appreciate that work ethic. All right. All right, now it's time for us to case our next mission, I guess. So, we're going to go down and have a look. Morning, soldier. We're also going to avoid Maul. We're not going to engage in a conversation with him when we're in disguise. We certainly don't want to let on what we're doing. All right. This is the only door, I think. Well, it's less than ideal. Windows are boarded up. So entering through a window is not even possible. Single point of entry. Which means this could be a particularly dangerous mission. No windows or egress on that side either. All right. Well, there's really one option at this point. I'm going to go around this way. We're going to avoid that guard.
Rare trinkets in the
All
finest
meats
oddities
guaranteed.
Ah, you're
clean
back.
and free
What have
from
you
Rockwood.
discovered?
I'm sorry, but I don't know you. I'm just a guard. Sometimes we must suspend disbelief, right? It's Maven's kid. Creepy kid. In we go. Well, that actually went much better than I thought it would. I wasn't entirely sure that that would work, but I was fairly certain that if we attempted to go into her apartments and talk with her, that she would have called the guard and it would have turned into a huge mess. So I think it was really the best option that we have if we don't want everybody in the place overhearing our conversation. So I think it's good. Okay, side pouch left. That was the one we can use, right? Okay. Everything else Looks right. All right. Now, we're out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming along on yet another journey with Etienne. In the next episode, we will be preparing and executing a mission to deal with Sarthis Idrin, the skooma dealer, who is located in that building right there. So, until next time,